Welcome everyone to our set series, the SSCE aspect of it. Today we'll be treating the use of Venn diagram to solve three subset problems. For any three subsets, A, B, and C, not disjoint. That is, A intersection B intersection C is not equals to empty set. Then the number of the union of A, subset A, B, C is equals to the number of the subset A plus the number of the subset B plus the number of the subset C minus the number of A intersection B minus the number of A intersection C minus the number of B intersection C plus the number of A intersection B intersection C. If the given three subset problem is disjoint, then we apply only the Venn diagram approach. Otherwise, both methods can be used. That is the Venn diagram approach and the formula method. Let's take our first example. In a class of 55 students, 21 study physics, 24 study geography, and 23 study economics. 6 study both physics and geography. 8 study both geography and economics. And 5 study both economics and physics. If X study all the three subjects and 2X study none of the three subjects, find I, the value of X, I, the number of students that study physics only, 3I, the number of students that study only the two subjects. Solution. Let P represent physics. Then number of P is equals to 21. Similarly, if we let G represent geography, then number of geography is equals to 24. E represent economics, the number of economics is equals to 23. From the problem, we are told that number of physics intersection geography is equals to 6. And number of geography intersection economics is equals to 8. And number of economics intersection physics is equals to 5. Also, we are told that the number of P physics intersection geography intersection economics is equals to X. And the number of physics union geography union economics prime is equals to 2X. And the number of the universal set, that's N of U, is equals to 55. Based on this, we can sketch our Venn diagram. Now, how we got our Venn diagram drawn like this? We start after the three subset cycle have been written. X, which is the general intersection. Then next, if you look at intersection between physics and geography, is 6. But you cannot just put the 6 there, so we subtract X from it. Similarly, intersection between geography and economics is 8. So we subtract X from it. Also, intersection between economics and physics is 5. So we subtract the X from it. Then we cannot put the 24 for geography inside the cycle of geography. Rather, it's outside. Because if you put it within the cycle, that is geography only. I'm not talking about the geography subset. Similarly for physics and economics. But our 2X is written outside the three subset, but still within the universal set, based on what we are told that the union of the three subset together, prime, is the 2X. Now, we represented our 55 under the universal set U, because that is what we are given, that the total number of students is 55. Please notice how we label our Venn diagram. Next, here, N of P union G union E is equals to N of the universal set, that's number of universal set, minus the N of P union G union E, bracket open and close prime. That is to say that we are subtracting everything in the subset from the universal set on the right hand side. Next, let us subtract. We have N number of the universal set minus N of P union G union E prime is equals to, we know that the left hand side is the same thing as the given formula from the beginning, which is number of P plus number of G plus number of E minus number of P intersection G minus number of G intersection E minus number of E intersection P plus number of P intersection G intersection E. Substituting, we have 55 minus 2x for the left hand side will be equals to, in the right hand side, we have 21 plus 24 plus 23 minus 6 minus 8 minus 5 plus x. We will now have 55 minus 2s will be equals to 68 minus 19 plus s. Connecting like terms together, we have 55 minus 49 will be equals to 2s plus s. 6 will be equals to 3x. That is to say, x is equals to 2. Since we have gotten our s, we are going for question number 2. The number of students that study physics only, that is n of p only, will be equals to 21 minus 6 minus s plus 5 minus x, bracket open and close, which is equals to 21 minus 11 minus x, bracket open and close. Substituting for the value of s, we have 21 minus 11 minus 2, which is equals to 12. Question number 3, 2 subjects only, will be equals to 6 minus s plus 5 minus s plus 8 minus s, 2 subjects only. And that will be equals to 19 minus 3x, which will be equals to 19 minus 6, which is equals to 13. Another example. In a survey, out of 100 outpatients who reported at a clinic in a week, it was found out that 70 complained of fever, 50 had stomach ache, 30 had injuries. All the 100 patients had at least one of the complaints, and 44 had exactly 2 of the complaints. How many patients had all the 3 complaints? Solution. This question calls for application of our knowledge of solving 3 subset formula stroke Venn diagram problems. Let the first letter represent each complaint. F will now be for fever, S will be for stomach ache, and I will be for injuries. Next, N of F intersection S, that is fever intersection stomach ache, will be equals to S. Let us label it at X. Then N of F intersection I will be equals to Y. That's fever intersection injury. Then N of S intersection I will be equals to Z. That is stomach ache intersection injury. And their general intersection, which is number of F intersection S intersection I equals to P. Based on this, let us draw our Venn diagram. If you look at the Venn diagram carefully, you will see that the universal set is represented U outside the box 100. Now, we have said that the general intersection, which is F intersection S intersection I, be P, and that is where we start from. Then next, F intersection S is X, so we subtract P from X. Whereas F intersection I is Y, so we subtract P from it. Also, S intersection I is equals to Z, so we subtract P from it. But if you look very carefully, the subset S, F, and I, their quantity was not written inside the cycle. Rather, it was indicated under where you have each of the letters. That's for I, we have I30. For S, we have S50. For F, we have F70. Please take note of how it is done. Because if you, by virtue of you moving the 30 inside the box, you are saying that the portion for I only is 30, whereas that is not true. Similarly, the case of S, similarly, the case of F. Next, we proceed how the solving is done. X minus P plus Y minus P plus Z minus P is equals to X plus Y plus Z minus 3P. We have just done simple arithmetic here. And We are told from the question that x plus y plus z is 44, which is to say their intersection, those that offer two subjects only, is 44. So we can simplify that thus x minus p plus y minus p plus z minus p is equals to 44 minus 3p, knowing that x plus y plus z is 44. Now, from the formula method, we know that n, the number of their union together, which is f union s union I, is equals to n of f of s plus n of I minus n of f intersection I minus n of f intersection s minus n of s intersection I plus n of f intersection s intersection I, which, if we simplify further, it will be equal to n of f plus n of s plus n of I. Now, if we factor out the minus, we now have open bracket into n of f intersection I, bracket open and close, plus n of f intersection s plus n of s intersection I, bracket close, plus their general intersection, which is n of f intersection s intersection I. Now, if we start from here, we can now substitute our given values that we got it earlier. We know that n of f union s union I is the same thing as universal set, which is 100, equals to 70 plus 50 plus 30, which are the value given earlier, then minus 44 plus 3p, bracket open and close, plus p, opening up the bracket, we have 100 equals to 150 minus 44 minus 3p plus p. Simplifying further, we have 100 equals to 106 minus 2p. And making 2p the subject formula, we have 2p will be equals to 106 minus 100. Then 2p will be equals to 6. Thus, p will be equals to 6 over 2, which is equals to 3. Another example. Next, we have the Venn diagram. The Venn diagram shows the choice of food of a number of visitors to a canteen. Use the information to answer question 38 and 39. If there were 35 visitors in all, find the value of x. The options are given. Solution. By the mention of 35 visitors in all means our universal set is equals to 35. So summing up all the items in the set will equate it to 35. And that is 5 plus 6 plus x plus 4 plus 5 plus 2 plus 8 is equals to 35. Simplifying, we have 30 plus x is equals to 35. From here, x is equals to 35 minus 30, and that is equals to 5. Solution. At least two kinds of food implies two kinds of food plus three kinds of food, which is equals to 4 plus 6 plus 2 plus x. And that is the same thing as 12 plus 5, which is equals to 17. Another example. In the Venn diagram, P, Q, R, P, Q, and R are subsets of the universal set U. If the number of the universal set is equals to 125, find I, the value of x, I, number of P union Q intersection R prime. Solution. The universal set is equals to 125 implies everything inside the box is equals to 125. And that is to say, 16 minus 2x plus 5s plus 4s plus 8x plus 19 minus 3s plus 7x plus 6 plus s plus 4, which is outside the subset, but is within the universal set, is equals to 125. 4 is bolding because it is not in any of the cycle, but it's in the universal set. Simplifying, we have our result as 45 plus 25s minus 5s will be equals to 125. Collecting items together, we have 20s will be equals to 125 minus 45. And that gives us 20s is equals to 80, which implies that s is equals to 80 over 20, which is 4. Next is II. N of P union Q intersection R prime refers to P and Q cycle without R. So the diagram below explained what we are trying to look at. R is totally eliminated from the part of the three subsets joined together. So what will be left is only P and Q without R. And if it is that portion alone, it means N of P union Q intersection R prime is equals to 16 minus 2x plus 5s plus 6 plus s. And that is, we are substituting now for s equals to 4, which we have gotten, have our value as 16 minus 2 times 4 plus 5 times 4 plus 6 plus 4. And that is the same as 16 minus 8 plus 20 plus 6 plus 4, which is equals to 38. We've come to the end of the examples under this topic. Next, we have some exercises at page 144 of the hidden fact in new SSCE mathematics. Please try your hands on the exercises. The answers are given at the answer section of the book, either in the hard copy or the soft copy with the address written at the bottom of the screen. Thank you.